Welcome to Weber Math. I'm Nicholas Weber. Today we're going to be talking about conditional formatting, which is an extremely powerful tool in your Excel arsenal if used correctly. You can use it to highlight certain cells, put in icons, even change the formatting of text in cells if certain conditions are met. Thus the name. For example, you might use this to highlight cells that are above a certain sales figure to go ahead and draw your attention to excellent performance. You might also use it to create data bars to compare fields visually very quickly. In today's example that we'll look at, we'll go ahead and see how to highlight certain cells if a certain text value is displayed in that cell. Quick word of apology before we go forward. I wanted to make this the best possible for you, so I went ahead and switched over to my old Windows machine, which runs a little slower and the resolution will be a bit lower, but it will be more like what you're likely to encounter in the workplace. So let's go ahead and take a look at how to use conditional formatting. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at how conditional formatting works. So here's where we left off last time. Let's go ahead and clear the formatting that we've got, and then we can go ahead and create it again so you'll see how it works. So just go to Conditional Formatting, Clear Rules from entire sheet, and then we can start from scratch. So what you'll do is you'll go ahead and select the area that you want to apply the conditional formatting to. And then you'll click on Conditional Formatting, and then go to New Rule. And what we want to do is go ahead and use a formula to determine which cells to format. And the formula we want to use is we want to go from C1, and we want to make this an absolute reference in terms of the column, so $C1, again because we always want it looking in C, which isn't as key here, but in a moment when we apply this to a larger area it'll be very important. So we want to look in C1, and what do we want Excel to do? We want to look to see if there's worn in that cell, and if it is, it will return true, and then we'll apply the formatting which we'll specify right now. So click on Format, and then we'll go ahead and see our options here. We want that red fill, and then we also want to make the font bold. So go to Font, and then Font Style, Bold, and click OK. That will go ahead and show us a preview of what this conditional formatting rule will look like, and then click OK. And then, as you'll see, and we'll go ahead and highlight those cells with that red and that bold. But let's say that we wanted to go ahead and highlight this whole row so we could easily see that it was Mary, and easily see that it was Aragorn. So let's go ahead and take care of that now. So go again into Conditional Formatting, and we want to manage the rules. And then we want this to apply to a larger area. This is the rule we just created. So click on this icon to go ahead and highlight the larger area, which is A1 through C11. And then go ahead and hit Enter, and then Apply. Then you'll see that this will apply it to the whole row. We wouldn't have gotten this wonderful result if we hadn't put that absolute reference to C. We'd have had to change the formula, all kinds of things. So it's important to pay attention to what kind of references you have in these formulas. So that's conditional formatting. As you can see, there's lots more here. All these are pretty self-explanatory, and I encourage you to go ahead and play around with them. But for now, that's all we need to know about conditional formatting to get started. Thanks so much for watching. For more information about me, VBA, Excel, or other information, take a look at my website, www.webermath.com. Take care.